a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome everyone to the Sun Bowl, home field for the UTEP Miners. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Miners will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Sam Houston's offense will take the field first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
And the Bearcats will hustle to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. And the Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. The Miners' offense will go to work for the first time. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Tollefson. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. The 20. The 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Bearcats. Just one moment, and all of a sudden, the fortunes turn.
You're in a position where you're about to give up points, and now you flip that around and you put points on the board. Perfectly executed. What do you do in an interception? First guy blocks the intended receiver. Everybody else starts to form a wall where the ball's going. Nice blocking, nice interception, nice return for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTEP has the ball, and the Miner offense ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
And the Miners are moving quickly down the field. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting.
And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
And that is a huge play in terms of field position. Nice job by the punter. And how about the Gunners getting downfield to down that ball?
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick but don't hurt. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. I think he hurried it a little bit too much, got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Offense couldn't get anything going in rhythm there. They're just trying to give themselves some space. Couldn't come up with a completion on 3rd down. Looks like they're going to be punting.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. A fair catch is called for. It'll give him great field position. Dropping back, it's Tollefson. Rushes on him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Here we go. Back to pass. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The misconnection leaves him with a third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Can't make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Off-play action on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Right on target this time. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
The Bearcats will punt this one away. All the way back to the 15. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
And the Miners getting set on 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Looking downfield, it's Tollefson. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 off.
Touchdown, Miners! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. It doesn't matter where he lines up. They find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. FIU was able to cap off a close one inside Silva Stadium with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
What a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them, and it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process, and that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Takes the handoff. It's Adams.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Miners really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down.
Here we go.
Got it, looking for the first down. And he was knocked down immediately, short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Man, you see this at all levels of football. It's the hardest play to stop. I think everybody's yelling in the stands, QB sneak, QB sneak. It doesn't matter. You know it's coming, but it's so difficult with all those guys, all those bodies to try to stop that quarterback.
Handoff to the lone back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Back to throw, it's Tollefson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
Okay, so the QB scrambled, went out of bounds. It counts as a sack because it's a loss on the play. You know what I did as a defensive lineman, guys? I chased him and tried to be the first one and the closest one near him. Because guess who gets the sack? Yep, that guy.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense has it, they're on the move. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball.
No gain on the play.
The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They send the tight end in motion. He'll throw on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
No gain on the play.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, the attempt is no good. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To throw, it's Tollefson. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit the half. So let's say it. Mental errors have led to turnovers and sloppy penalties. Both teams have left points on the field, and as a result, we are where we are. Gotta believe the offensive coordinators on each side are rethinking their approaches for the second half.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're
into the secondary on the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Brown. Turning it on! Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Tollefson. He's going to take off. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on 3rd down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up.
Touchdown, UTEP! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And That's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback. It's not the first play. The first play was a pass. It's the second play where he decides to pull it down, Jesse, becomes a running back, and makes something happen.
You're right, David. That's why so many coaching staffs now are trying to recruit dual-threat athletes at quarterback because of situations just like that. Down in the red zone, nobody open. You're not just going to throw it away and be okay kicking a field goal. You're taking off, and you're going to capitalize with a touchdown.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Wants to go up top on first down. Sets up the screen. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
The give to the tailback. Still on his feet at the 45. It's a seam wide open. He's at the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Sam Houston.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. To the air, it's Tollefson. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times, it looks like he's pressing.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Steps away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds. The Miners decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This punt will be down just inside the 40-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Quickly complete. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
He's brought down.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
The give on the inside. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
From the gun, the ground game. Fighting off the defender. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
27, John.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. He'll throw it. That's reeled in, it's Brown. Turns it on in midfield. Gashing the knee on the right. And after the huge run, it came at a perfect time for this runner. He's got to catch his breath as we head to the fourth. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Looking to throw on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
How about the big fella? I know this is not in his job description to pick off passes, but the eye-hand coordination, able to get his big paws up there, stabs it out of Yearn. It was like he was almost surprised he had the football. Just start rumbling and stumbling once he had possession.
Oh, better look out. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Used the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Tight ends are supposed to be the quarterback's security blanket, especially down here in the red zone, and that time, he just dropped it.
Off the play fake. He's got him in the flat. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Bearcats trying to cash it in on first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And the offense trying now to put this thing away. They're going to keep running the football to keep bleeding the clock. They've got the lead here late, now down by the goal line. Just take as many seconds off the clock as you can before snapping this football and keep running.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. A quick touch pass to the receiver. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
and that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. There he goes. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Scanning the field, it's Thompson. Oh, they're after him. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got a man. It's Brown. At midfield, he's got room. They finally get to him. A what a play there to pick up the first down.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Put it right down their throat.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Brown. And he's out of bounds, but not before a good, sizable pickup, and that has been a rare sight. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Rides the back on the option, the give. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield. It's Campbell. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to throw, it's Tollefson. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP!
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point to get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
Extra point, anything but routine. It's good, and we're tied here in the 4th quarter.
Number 42, set to kick this one away.
He'll return it. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Duke. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll throw on 3rd and short. It's complete to the right. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Good enough for 1st down.
To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Looking to throw again. Fires to the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. A big play in a tie game. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. He'll try to tack on one more. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Bringing it out. And the returner will be knocked down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to pass on second down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete.
Well, they're trailing in this game late. The defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on fourth down.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. This offense has it with really good field position. The give to the back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. The defense uses a timeout, and we are down to 11 seconds left to play. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Sam Houston, 21.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. One more play to pad the stats. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think